our special guest is Douglas. Hello, Douglas.
Hello, Eddie. Hello, everyone.
Nice to have you here, Douglas.
It's a pleasure to be here talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Douglas, there is something really interesting. Since I met you for the first time, after maybe not the first meeting, but like maybe 3 times that we talked, you spoke English to me. You found out that I was teacher, an English teacher, and you spoke English to me. Tell us how you learn English. I know you are self-taught English. Please tell us your strategies.
Okay. I've been learning English since I was 14. I learned in YouTube, through videos. I always thought English a very interesting language, and it was my dream to start speaking. And I started to learn in my house, picking up all the strategies, advices from English teachers, especially on YouTube with subtitles. And
Nice.
I started to understand, to hear a lot, listening a lot, and afterwards speaking a little bit.
Okay, good. And what strategy do you use? You watch videos on YouTube, but how did you practice? I mean, learning by you kept watching and listening. And what about practice? How did you manage to get conversational?
I used to have a book that I wrote down all the types and new words that I learned, and I used to use a platform, a Busu platform, and I
Okay,
could.
that's nice.
Yes, very nice, and I could connect with some people. Most of all, it was English learners in this platform, and so we could practice with each other.
And is this platform like a very good tip, very good tip for people that are watching? Is this is a paid platform? Is a free online? How does it work?
This platform has two options. The free part, you can learn through it and connect with different people. And there is another level in the platform. I don't know how much you pay, but you can use more options. So in that moment, I used to use the free part of it.
So Douglas, basically, if somebody wants to learn English, there are tools they can use. YouTube, platforms like this one, Buzu, you say there?
Yes.
Okay, it's really good, really good.
Nowadays there are a lot of platforms also.
Okay, and maybe what we need to say is initiative. You have to have initiative to learn, right?
Yes. Like me, if it your dream, you need to go there and start to speak. For example, I worked in a drugstore, and I knew that you were an English teacher.
Okay.
And I said, wow, I need to speak with this guy. I need to practice.
Nice.
And by the time that I could speak with you, practice, it was very nice because I could practice everything that I've learned.
Yeah, I remember.
You were very receptive.
Oh, thank you. Very nice, very nice. Okay, thank you. And you're very smart, and you spoke in English. I was like, whoa, you speak in English. Then we start a conversation, huh?
Yes. I don't know if it's like it was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, about that. Yeah,
I
about
don't
3, 4
remember.
years, something like that. Something like that. Okay. And what amazed me was that you could use some advanced grammar really perfectly. I was like, whoa. And when I asked you, how did you learn? You said, I taught myself. I was even more amazed about it. Really good. And
Oh,
that's how it
thanks.
goes. What is the motivation? I mean, what was the motivation? What is the motivation that, and but at the start, what was your motivation? Why? What motivates you to learn? I know mothers, parents, they motivate people. What about you? What happened? Because you are a professional. You are already graduated. We talk about this in a minute. We will talk about this in a minute. But tell us what motivated you to learn English, please.
Mhm. Um, I have a memory that in the past, when I could not speak any English, um, I watched an um, Oscar show.
Okay.
I'm not sure when it was,
On
but
TV. On
on
TV.
TV,
Okay.
yes. And the people there were speaking in English, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I need to learn how to start to speak this language because it was a big event.
Mm.
It was a big event, and it was related to movies and stuff, big stuff, and that's how I started. And what why I keep motivating, you know um, since when I was in school, um, I I noticed that many people could not speak the language,
Okay.
and that is a good point because you start to think it's not a very difficult language, but you need to keep going with it.
Okay. Yeah.
So
You have to have initiative and some motivation, eh? Like you are
y-
motivated. You like, so, meaning you love the language, you like the language. So
yes, yes.
you keep motivate yourself. Now about work. What did you do? You said you work in a drugstore. What's your graduation and or what are you, what have you been studying at university? Please talk about a
um,
little bit, please.
okay. I've been studying pharmacy and in the university. I'm the last year of it, and now I'm taking a internship in a deodorant factory.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, it is.
But
It is.
I mean, you worked in the pharmacy when I met you, okay?
Yes.
But you left this job.
Yes.
You
Exactly.
have a new job now. You are on an internship. In an
Yes.
internship.
Yes. I worked in a drugstore during 7 years, and now
Okay.
I'm taking an internship in a
Okay.
deodorant factory.
So you're not keeping both jobs. You left the other job. You are in internship now. So what happened? How did you decide? And another question: how did you decide to change jobs? And how is English helping you? Or how has English been helping you with your profession, changing jobs and finding jobs, being the job market? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yes. Yes. Um, when I worked in a drugstore, I had some opportunities to speak English with the customers. Uh,
Okay.
Most of them was foreign customers, but
Mm-hmm.
it was not a frequently experience.
Okay.
Um, and I worked there during 7 years, and in school, in the university, I discovered that I could work in a factory, uh, that I could learn more and work So I decided to try a internship. So
Okay.
I've got a very interesting internship in quality department control.
Okay.
So I have been using it using English in the
Nice.
internship. So I have been developing a project there that I need to have contact frequently with a Indian guy that are helping me to configure a system, a application.
Nice. Okay.
It's been a very interesting experience that I've been loving it.
So if you didn't speak any English, you would have problems communicating, right?
Yes, the English was not a request for the internship, but as I have it, it is a complement that helps me to speak directly with this guy.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm able to be most of the parts alone. So I don't need a translator to help me or a Google translator to translate everything or phrases, everything.
And how do you talk to these people abroad? You said you talk to people in India. How do you talk about, how do you talk to them? Do you guys make like calls or meetings online? Is that how you meet these people?
Yes. It's a meeting, an online meeting. So we speak by audio.
Okay, I use your audio. Do you guys use a video call like we doing now? Using
No video calls.
All
Normally
right.
it's only audio.
If you don't mind me saying, it's a bit harder when you have the picture. Like I'm moving my hands now. You can express yourself. You can see people's face. But with an audio call, it's harder in English, isn't it? How do you do it? So you must have a very good listening in English to communicate.
Well, for me, it's okay. In my personal case, I don't need video to see the movements, the expressions, because I used to listen a lot with earphones, and I can understand a lot. Of course, sometimes I cannot, so I say sorry and repeat that again, everything. But I can understand a lot, and that's okay for me.
Yeah, nice. I'm commenting
So
that.
It's a good point for people who is learning, listening a lot, because it will help you grow.
Yeah, that's why I'm commenting this point, because students usually they say, teacher, when I see people, the body language or image, people talking, and they're moving their mouth, they're moving their body, I can relate, I can understand, even though I don't understand everything. But when people are just on the phone, students usually say they have more difficulties by, just listening. Okay, so that's the next question. Okay, the strategies when you are practicing or learning your English. So one of the strategies was to use YouTube and watch videos.
Yes.
What are the strategies? What about reading, writing, and speaking? You talk about it already. What about writing and reading? Did you used to read books in English?
In the past, when I was until 19, I used to read more in English, but now I don't read a lot as much as I would like to. But I listened a lot from YouTube, from English tips. So I wrote everything down that I just learned, for example. So in the week, I practice everything that I wrote,
Nice.
and
There we go.
I spoke out loud. So
Okay.
also the platform, the English platform I use to practice the vocabulary that I've got.
Now, culturally speaking, you have been in contact with people abroad. How has English helped you culturally speaking?
What I really love is the connection, the connection that we have with people. I like to talk, so I love to learn about new cultures, new people experiences. So that's what I have been doing. I love to know what the people in the another place are doing, like to do, whatever. So that's what I like.
So what are the plans for the future? Maybe travel abroad? What are the plans?
Yes, this is my dream, to travel a lot and have the opportunity to use what I have been learning this time.
Okay, and any country or countries in mind?
Well, I like, I don't have one special.
Okay, okay. Somewhere where you know life takes you somehow, yeah?
Yes.
Nice one. Douglas, I really appreciate your time. You know, you speak amazing English. You are a great communicator. And thank you very much to be here, okay?
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for the opportunity to practice and to share to people my experience. So yes. I really appreciate you.
A pleasure. It's a pleasure. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Bye. See you.
Bye. Take care.